Montgomery, Dorsey Levens, welcoming you inside our ACC Digital Network studios on regular season finale Saturday, here to put a bow on the regular season. And I guess we could start with the biggest story. Came from the biggest game. Virginia Tech, division title on the line, of birthing the ACC championship to face Clemson. And it wasn't even close, Dorsey. 38-0.
Nothing. That's the word that sticks out, 0. Holding Virginia's offense to 0, and even more impressively, holding their high-powered rushing offense to only 30 yards on the ground. Offensively, Logan Thomas continues to just score touchdowns. 3 more touchdowns today, and David Wilson continues to show why he's the best running back in the ACC, over 150 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns again today.
You know what's even more impressive, Dorsey? Tech playing for the 4th ACC championship in 5 years. They've won it every time they've been there, with the exception of 2005. All right, NC State, 42 unanswered. They were down 41-14 against Maryland. Somehow, some way, they find a way to come back and not win the game close. They won it big, Dorsey. How in the heck does this happen?
Really a tale of 2 halves. In the first half, Maryland dominated, creating 4 turnovers, going up eventually 41-14. Then Mike Glennon and company wakes up from their hangover from that big win over Clemson last week and gets to work. He goes to work 6 touchdowns total for the game, brings his team back, and they dominate in the second half.
Yeah, dominated. They were seeking to become bowl eligible. They accomplished that feat. They are now bowl eligible. Biggest comeback in school history, second biggest comeback in ACC history. Clemson came back from 28 down way back in 1992. Those are back in your younger days. All right, let's look at some news and notes from Saturday. How about that Florida State defense? They forced 4 turnovers against rival Florida. That amounted to all of their 21 points. So all of the points came on turnovers. You like to see that as a coach. Dwight Jones, 3 touchdown catches with redshirt freshman Giovanni Bernard, running for a season-high 165 yards to help North Carolina beat Duke 37-21. Jones finished with 10 catches, 101 yards, set a school single-season record for receptions, while Bernard had a season-high 30 carries, finished with 222 total yards. Donovan Varner, big day, 8 catches for him, finished with a season-high 61 catches. The first ACC player to catch at least 60 passes in 3 seasons. Varner had 65 receptions in 2009, 60 in 2010. All right, Dorsey, now for the fun part. Who gets your game ball?
I get my game ball first. Then I'm going to give it to Mike Glennon, North Carolina State quarterback. Just an outstanding day. 6 total touchdowns. Last person to do that in North Carolina State, this guy named Phillip Rivers, who's playing quarterback in San Diego right now.
He be pretty good. Not having a great year.
5 touchdown passes as well. You know the last North Carolina State quarterback to throw for 5 passes?
Who's that?
A guy named Russell Wilson, playing for the University of Wisconsin right now. So huge day for Mike Glennon. Comes full circle and gets a big win.
You mean Russell Wilson, that big cloud that was just kind of hovering above his head for a while?
The big, dark, stormy, cloudy? Yeah.
That Russell Wilson.
That one.
Hey, it's been a good regular season there, Dorsey.
It has been.
Yeah. For Dorsey Levens, I'm Kyle Montgomery. We'll catch you next time on the ACC Digital Network.